Alright, here's another quick overview of the pen. I have the beacon light off, and the beacon light doesn't work. It pulses like it's trying to work, but it doesn't really work very well. The light flickers, but it's not like super bright like the one on the High Speed Classic has. It's similar type of thing that my High Speed Classic was doing for the spinning mirror there. And I have the supercharger plastic surround off, and that's what it looks like underneath. 3 magnets on there. And I've got the pop caps off. Those are already clean, but I'm not going to put them on until I go to clean the playfield here, which everything's going to be taken off on the top side, and then I'm going to wait on the underside. I am going to put in new flippers and do the flipper rebuild kit and stuff. And now let me open the back box here. Alright, so I've got the top of the head open now, and I have to say it is nicely wired compared to the classic one, High Speed, which has the lighting as just bare wire, which I never understood why they did that on a lot of pins. But yeah, this is what I'd recommend upgrading your lighting to, if there is bare wire, to this vinyl. I mean, it is more expense, but I like the vinyl because there's less of a shorting if something metal topples down onto it. So here's the boards here, and to get the bottom here, you just pull up and then it comes out, or supposed to come out, but alright, I've got it out now. And here's the rest of it, and I will shortly after this video, I'm going to turn this off and unplug it, and I will take out all the boards and clean them. I mean, they do look pretty nice, but I've taken out boards and the dirt on there that it seems clean, but then you just spray a little bit and it's just like black that comes off of the board. So yeah, and let me open up the playfield so that you can see the new line cord that's in there. This was the original. It had this on it, which I think what they did is this line cord wasn't long enough, so they put more length onto it. So I might cut the wires here and use this for something else. But yeah, other than that, it is nice. It has the ground. It has all the plugs and stuff. It's just that it's kind of short without this splice in, but it's no more. And to get the playfield up, it's just as simple as taking a hold of the apron here, lifting it up, and this has a nice feature that it's on tracks, so you don't have to worry about the coil terminals shorting to the lockdown bar there. Like that's what happened when I got the laser cues. I didn't go far enough up, and it shorted to the lockdown bar, and so, but it did blow the flipper fuse, which that's what fuses are for. They're supposed to blow fuses and not the boards, but that doesn't always happen. Sometimes it blows the fuse and the boards. So, and I want to know if I need to modify these 3 magnets, because I know for Adam's family they have a fuse mod that puts the fuses right there. So I don't know if I need to do that or not for this, but yeah. This is really exciting because this will be my first octo machine as well, because all the rest of these are just switches. So, yeah. So I did like the idea of the original that was in there that I took out had a knot right here, which I actually didn't do that with the high-speed classic one, which I probably should have, but I didn't think of it until I saw the knot that was in this one, so I did that with this new line cord, so it catches right there instead of it might pull on the soldered side, although it has a locking mechanism so that if it does get pulled, it's not likely to pull on the solder joint. So yeah, there's no more splice. Let me run the rest of the length of the line cord here. Alright, and so here's the rest of the line cord. And then here's the stress relief that I was talking about. It's both on the line in and the line out here. And also this I redid. It's the original was fire hazard. Let's see. Where did I put it? Here's the original. These are the pins here, but yeah, they had twisted this and then put electrical tape around it. So yeah, it was like, no, that's gonna be switched out. So it's done now. I mean, I kind of put a little bit too much wire, but whatever. It works. And I think that this it's the old flipper switch style, but I think you can upgrade it to the opto type, opto flippers. So I might be wrong about that, but I would think that's what these 3 connectors are for, is that, but yeah, I could be wrong. There's another connector on this side too, and I really hope that the customer lets me LED this up and get a color DMD. I mean, it is going to be like around $250 for the LED, and then it'll be about $400 for the color DMD, which, yeah, it is kind of spendy, but oh my goodness, color DMD. So yeah, but yeah, the majority of the underside is pretty clean, but I am still going to clean it because, of course, there is still spots that are pretty nappy, and then, of course, the flipper stuff is always gross. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this for the update. Haven't done too much to it, but the first thing was getting the line cord done, and then the this jumper done, and then this was not connected to the bar here, but I put it back on, and it's not the right screw because there wasn't a screw, so I just got one so that I could cinch it down to the prop bar here. So yeah, anyways, that's it for this update. There'll be many more later, everybody. There's also something I forgot to mention is the service plug. There was no service plug, but I added this. I actually have an extra that I bought when I bought the this box for my Fursona Land. So I had this, so I just slapped it in, and it's just a matter of running wires to it. I actually didn't have the right connector, so the wires are soldered straight to each of these terminals instead of the fancy grip type, but it works. So anyways, that's that.